I have, if you heard that giggle in the background, that was my surprise for Christmas. My daughter decided to join me overseas in Germany unexpectedly after not seeing her for about 4 years. And she's motivated me because of her skills with electronics to try to finally start to get involved with providing some insight, intuitive insight through these readings. This is Rising Vibrations. I'm Minga. Thank you for joining me. This is for Cappies. Cap it up. Capricorn. For the week of January 14, 2018. So Capricorn. Saturn joined you guys, I think, on the 19th of December 2017. Probably a good time for you. You're up to the task, that's for sure. But that push that you typically have, and I see it, a lot of people are probably going to say this, a lot of astrologers are probably going to see Saturn and Capricorn quite different than how I perceive it, but I just have to give my interpretation. Because I think there is this element with Capricorn of having a need to push things, this drive to push and achieve and have things, and making sacrifices for a formality. So let me give you an example. Keeping a marriage or a relationship or a job that maybe isn't that fulfilling. Going along with it because you should, because you think you must, because it's the right thing to do, because it's what you want. Maybe with Saturn and Capricorn, some of this experience might change. Some things that you had in place, that you forced to be in place. Control, some things that you tried to control, might come a little bit apart. Sorry, I'm going to show you guys that. This force pushing for me. So let's jump into it. The first part of the reading will be trying to give some general idea what the energy is for the week of January 14, 2018. And the second part of the reading will be in relation to love, relationships, desire for relationships, close partnerships. Could be with your children, could be with an intimate partner. Let's find out. Cappies. Cappies, capiche. So, let's see what that's about. We have the Seven of Cups, the Fool, the Five of Wands, the Three of Coins, the Nine of Coins, the Eight of Coins, the Two of Coins. Capricorn's all about that business, all about that money right now. Trying to achieve, trying to make things happen, having the stick-to-itiveness to wait for the result that you want, being willing to put in the work for the result that you want. Hey. Yeah. Putting in the work. You know, maybe as soon as Saturn came into your sign, you did have this aspect of an unexpected event or happening, but you were ready for it. You're ready. You were prepared. Didn't shake you that much, didn't move you that much. You had to move some things around, make a few little changes, make a few little adjustments, but somehow you were already ready for it. You saw it coming. This is supposed to be for a general aspect, but I am getting some more love messages coming through again. As it started, I kind of had that. I think that it could be again that you have had a relationship. It could be with an intimate partner. It could be with your children that you've put quite a bit of work into, but maybe you don't feel like you're getting what you need out of it, or your partner doesn't necessarily feel like they've gotten what they needed out of the union. So there might be some discussions about, I keep getting up, it's either my way or the highway. You're going to do it like this, or I'm out of this. I'm walking away. If you're not going to do it how I want to do it, I'm out of here. You know how, you know what you're supposed to do. You know how things are supposed to run. You know how the business is supposed to run. You know that for projects at work. And maybe this is the element of trying to force people to, follow your rules. Negotiating and discussions about how things should roll, how things should move, and then sticking to this, saying, hey, if you're not going to do this how I want it, I'm not. And I think the beginning part of this is more the energy of maybe work colleagues or companions or other people that you're engaged with, that they're not taking this situation so seriously. Maybe if it's a partner, considering their options and feeling like they kind of want to get out of this. Or maybe you feeling like you want to get out of a job that you're in, wishing that you had other options. Maybe feeling like your job is too serious, the work is too serious, the work for the relationship is too serious, or your partner feeling like, hey, this is a little too heavy for me. You know, all work and no play. All work and no play. This is, not so exciting. Always the same thing. You know, wanting some variation, wanting some movement, some action, a little excitement. So you guys look out for that. You know, shake it up a little bit if you can. If you're in a relationship or your work environment, you can do something to make the monotony of your work or your job or relationship a little bit more exciting. Make some little slight variations to try to see if it impacts your psyche or the psyche of the people that you're engaged with. Give it a try, because I'm feeling that there is something around this monotony. So let's go into the love part of the reading. For Capricorn for the week of January 14, 2018. Happy New Year if I didn't say it. I hope this year greeted you well. I hope that you're handling some of the challenges that you may be experiencing, taking it in stride, taking your time to process. I think I got that for Taurus as well. Not jumping too quick to conclusions, not jumping too quick into action. I'm going to leave that one out, guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Where are we? We have the 4 coins. Temperance, Knight of Wands, 6 of coins, 4 of swords, Ace of coins, 10 of cups, and the Hangman. Well, this part of the reading is supposed to be more focused on love. Some aspect of your relationship probably needs to change. Could be what we already talked about with finding a balance between work and home life balance. Bringing a bit more passion and excitement and variation into what you're doing. But it seems to me that you could be having a hard time with the possibility of shaking things up. Like you're not really looking forward to much variation or excitement in how you're doing things in your relationship. Yeah. In this case, and we keep coming back to balance. So the balance is kind of interesting because it's on two like parameters of balance. Like one in terms of having a spark of excitement and engage in discussions and for family life, let me be specific, for family life, shaking it up, doing things different, having that date night, trying to rekindle some aspect, especially if the relationship has been for a long time, for many years. Maybe things have become a bit stagnant. So it's about also trying to find a balance between how things have always been done and finding new ways to introduce new activities and new excitement in the relationship. And then also something with monotony. So work-life balance, and then balance in the home in terms of trying to inject some excitement in things. Because you're in a bit of a pattern of things kind of continuing to be the way that they always have been, and maybe your partner not being so excited about this and wanting more out of the experience of being in a relationship, or you wanting more. I'm getting, I never got what I wanted. I never got what I wanted out of this. So maybe you're feeling like you never got what you wanted, or your partner is feeling like they never got what they wanted. You've held on so tight to your concept of how things should be done. You've kind of locked yourself into this pattern. And maybe even you don't really understand how you can change things, but change is coming nevertheless. Things are going to get shaken up. For those of you who are not experiencing this, I think things will continue more or less on an even keel for the week of January 14, 2018. There's not going to be too many shakeups to the process, to the system, to the schedule. Things are going to run kind of how they always have. And a part of you is happy with that. I'm not sure if this is the energy of your partner or of you or of your children, but somehow you're okay with that. Predictability. We're talking about predictability. You have this element of predictability to your existence, to your life, to your relationships, and you want to keep it. You're not looking for any big variation. It makes you feel good. You want to know what's coming. You want to know what to expect. You pay your bills on time. The clock is ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Time is passing consistently without too much excitement. But things are going to change. Something's going to change. So that's what I have for Capricorn for the week of January 14, 2018. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll get some more videos up with better quality. And thanks for joining me. See you next week.